Hey traders, this is Marco. Welcome to the weekly preview for calendar week 9. And what you can see here is the daily ES chart. So pretty much one candlestick represents one trading day. And we are still in this very huge downtrend that is pretty much active from last year, January. And we had a couple of confirmations of the channel. Can see one confirmation here, another confirmation here, then two confirmation here and here. And recently we broke out of this channel. And finally we got this long predicted pullback. I was speaking about this in the last weekly preview and in the one before that whenever prices are approaching the upper bands here, you can see this brown and violet bands. When prices are approaching these bands, sooner or later we're getting a nice pullback, and this happened in this trading week. So we had the first break of this downtrend here, and most likely, according to price action rules, we see a retest of the last lows, and prices broke this channel and forming a mini downtrend now here to the direction of the last lows. Interesting is, and I think last week I spoke about this, you can see this uptrend here working higher, and we got an overshoot here. And after overshoot, it's likely that we see a break of the structure, and we saw a break but no retest. And this is pretty common for uptrends and downtrends, like trends in general. When we see an overshoot, there's not necessarily a retest of the extremes. So we had this overshoot here and then a pullback back inside this bigger yellow range. What you can see, and I was speaking about this, when prices are approaching the upper bands like this brown and violet, or the lower bands, then it's going into overbought or oversold territory. So we are not quite there yet, but depending on coming weeks price action, we could see further down movement to this brown line here or to this violet line. But also notice we're in this back inside this range now, and we're pulling back from this range support here. Prices went down, and you can see this very strong bear bars. This is a very strong bearish momentum. So we came back inside this range, sliding through this midline here. So there's pretty much no resistance with this very big bearish candle. And now we're bouncing a bit of this range support here. But also we have this shorter term channel working lower, and this channel is not broken yet. So we could see some more sideways in the next days, then a break of the structure and a retest of the lows of the shorter term channel here. Also, the range was broken to the low side and to the top side. So either we have a bigger range structure here in play, for example, like this, or we can even extend it even more than that, then it's a huge range, but I don't believe that we are quite there yet. So I will just leave it how it was and treat it as a failed breakout to the low side and a failed breakout to the top side. And in general, the first break of this very huge downtrend with a coming retest of the lows. But yeah, this can take a couple of weeks, because one candle here represents one daily candle. So this will not happen in like very rapid moves like this until we reach the lows of the of October last year. So we could see some sideways action, we could even see some correction, and occasionally then in the future we will approach these lows here. So yeah, for the next coming trading week, it will depend a lot on the support of this range here. Can we slice through it, or will be some mini congestion around this area and pull back inside the range? But as I said, this downtrend here is still intact and it was not broken. So right now the bias is more to the downside, and we see how this will play out, because like clear rejection of support doesn't look like this mostly it will look like that prices are breaking this support and coming back strongly here. But okay, maybe the trading day was over, so prices could not develop further. So it really depends on, let's say, Monday and Tuesday's price action. If we see a rejection of this support of the range, and if not, then there's more likely down bias to come. Taking a quick look on the economic calendar, we have 3 red events in the coming trading week. On Tuesday, we have the consumer confidence, and this is pretty much at 10 in the morning on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. Then further on Wednesday at 10 in the morning as well, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI. And last on Friday, we have the ISM services PMI. So have a look on these events. They're all happening at 10 in the morning, so short after the opening of the market, and try to stay out of any trades because we can expect some volatility. But usually with this ISM services PMI and the ISM manufacturing PMI, I don't expect too high volatility here. More critical, I see the consumer confidence and this event here is not red, but it's orange, the unemployment claim on Thursday 8:30 in the morning. So watch out for this. I wish you a very nice trading week and good trades. Stay out of any news events trading, and yeah, good trades to you.